Hi, I'm John Barnes and you're watching Redmen TV.
Welcome back to the Redmen TV. We're going to be doing player ratings now. As ever, despite the fact that I've had time to think about it prior to recording this, haven't thought about it. What else is new? Simon Mignolet, he's done nothing all game. Absolutely nothing. He had one very easy cross and he dropped it. I feel like a prick for giving anyone in the team when I really enjoyed the performance across the park, anyone less than a 7, just for the sake of it, for dropping that, Simon. You've cost yourself a 7, you're on a 6. But other than that, he was fine. Let's go across the defence then. Moreno, again, excellent. I'm going to give him an 8. Defensively, he's just become good. He's become a good left back, and not just that, but it's again. And Chris highlighted it. We've done the formation show this week, which should be on the website right now or now-ish, about how important it is. And again, we talk about gegenpressing and how good he is at winning the ball back high up the pitch. He was doing that again tonight, and he's starting to look like the complete left back, and he gets better and better with every game. I'm going to give him an 8. Across the defence, Sakho, let's give him a 9. You know, again, I don't think our defence had a great deal to do realistically in defensive terms, but that little patch towards the end of the game when they put us under pressure, there's Sakho, you know, heading things out, getting down there, blocking things, fantastic again, absolutely inspirational at the back. Alongside him, Dejan Lovren, barring like a little yellow card at the end, which I'm not asked about him conceding because sometimes you just need to take those. I thought he had a really good game. Maybe could have got a goal, a couple of chances to score. I'm going to give Dejan Lovren an 8, and there was mainly because, and you know, if you want to rate him low, by all means do it. But I think that would be harsh to rate him lower. I think you could rate him just as high as Sakho. I thought he had a good game. The reason I'm going to give him an 8 is because of the weight of expectation that he'd be shit. And I think a lot of people saying, oh, you know, he's a left-sided centre-back playing at right-sided centre-back, what's going to happen? Well, he's right-footed and he's a defender, and you know, he looked good. He didn't look any worse than Martin Skrtel's looked there, and that's good. That provides us with a very good option. Good on you, Dejan Lovren, 8. Right back, Klein, thought he was good. Without, again, maybe taking that extra step out, and maybe a bit harsh. 8, between 8 and 8.5, let's say. I particularly loved the moment where he just ran down the right hand side and kept going and kept going and kept going. Looked to take his man on. I think did he get a corner from that? Yeah. Gets a corner from it, and then we were sat here watching it. And Tom Arnold, he turns away, the camera's on him, not even breathing hard. Not even breathing hard. Looks like he's just done a stretch rather than a sprint. Fantastic. And again, it shows we want to see more of that. But again, the way he linked up and defensively sound, 8, 8.5, Nathaniel Klein. Into the midfield, I'm going to give Joe Allen a 7. People who hate Joe Allen are not going to be won over by this performance. People who really like him will think, yeah, that was good, but they'll accept that no one who hates him is going to be won over by that performance. There were times, I think he struggled to get into the game, but I like the fact that he wasn't charged solely with anchoring the midfield. I like the fact that he was able to get around the pitch a bit more, because I think he's far better at doing that. So I'm going to give him a 7. Emre Can, I'm going to give an 8. Yeah, I liked Emre Can's performance. Again, he got forward, he supported the attack, got into dangerous positions, which is what we want to see him doing more of, because that's what I think Jordan Henderson will do when he's back in that side. Supporting the team centrally, again, supporting it wide, doing good defensive work, tracking great distances back and winning the ball. Fantastic. Stayed down a little bit too long when he got stood. There was blood, but the play's moved on. 80 yards, Emre. I know it hurts. I know he has fouled you, but he hasn't fouled you. It's not been given. Get up and get on with the game. You're getting an 8. James Milner. Now, I discussed this on my match reaction, and I put on Twitter that I thought I was really disappointed if he's come off because of an injury, because I thought that was James Milner's best game of the season. And I think there's a lot of people from gauging the Twitter reactions. A lot of people who just think he's shit and therefore can't see if he has a good game. I've seen look, people seem to have turned their opinion on Lucas all of a sudden, even though I've always liked Lucas, but there are people who don't seem to be scapegoating him anymore because he's been really good. I think it's as though we have to have one player in the team that everyone thinks can't have a good game, and that seems to be James Milner at the moment. I've said again in my match reaction, I was critical of him at the weekend. I don't think he was as bad in hindsight as I felt he was at the time for what the effort he put in. But look, he was playing wide on the left in the first half. He was a constant threat constantly threatening down that side, linking up well, playing some great passes, being involved in a lot of give and goes and stuff. And again, he was. It's not just he's attacking down the left hand side. He's winning tackles on the right wing. He's attacking down the right wing. He's linking up through the middle. Just thought he was great. And again, end product. But where's the end product from anyone else on that pitch by and large? I'm going to give James Milner an 8. And there'll be some people who go, fuck off! Engage caps lock, go mad in the comments. You're wrong. He put in a fucking great shift there. Look, everyone's entitled to opinion. It's an opinions game. I'm here. My fucking show. James Milner gets an 8. If you disagree, unlucky. Because that's what he's got. Moving on then. Firmino, I'm going to give him an 8 as well. I think he tired, and that's fair play. He's got magic in his boots, that boy. And just look, a couple of times, little flicks around the corner, getting Liverpool into dangerous positions. His give and go ability is just absolutely sensational. Needs to get his shooting boots on. Secondly, I think as soon as he scores a goal, I think we're going to see him a little purple patch and get a few. He looks like that type of player. But look, his assist for Jordan Ives' goal, spot on. Exactly what we needed at that point in time. Great link up. Want to see more from that. I'm going to give him an 8. Moving on to that then, Jordan Ives, I'm going to give him a 9 because he scored the goal that was the game. Was it an all over 9 performance? It was probably an 8, I think, across the full 90 minutes. But you know what, fuck it, again, my show, like him, scored a goal, 9. Good on you, Jordan Ives. Sensational, constant threat. Looks like a player reborn under Jurgen Klopp. The glimpses that we saw in his cameo sub-appearances, he's taken them and he's translated them into a full 90 minutes there. I want to see him. I want to see him in our team every week if he's going to play like that. And I think if he plays like that, we're starting to see the play that we saw. Winning at Dizzy Pens, winning at Battle Keepy-Ups, and stuff when we were doing some stuff in the summer when he looked like he was ready to make that step up. Stagnated over the summer, wasn't working under Rodgers. He looks back to being, he looks like a wonder kid again. And Liverpool need to have wonder kids in the team. They need to have players who are excited and want to test themselves on the pitch, and he just looked up for it. And that makes me so happy. So I'm giving Jordan Ives a 9. Benteke, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Now, actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to give him an 8. You know why? Because he ran back 50 yards, he won the ball back, and then he shaped to go up the pitch and backheeled it to the defence. 8. He centre forward. He was meant to be like a donkey because he's big and everyone's been dead critical of him. He's doing that. And you know what? My one criticism of Christian Benteke, and I thought he might struggle under the manager. Look, he's good with his feet. He's sensational in the air. He scored a boss header this season. He scored a great striker's goal inside the box at the weekend. He scored an overhead kick at Old Trafford. Has he got the work rate to be a Liverpool centre forward? He's in freezing cold Russia on a Thursday night half-5 kick-off in the Europa League. He stacked back 60 yards and won the ball and laid it off with no fuss whatsoever and looked class doing it. Boss, I'm so excited to see more and fully fit Christian Benteke firing on all cylinders. He's going to be a handful for anyone. Absolutely great. Lucas Leiva, come on, didn't have a great deal to do, but when he did, fine as ever. 7. Lallana didn't really impact the game as such, but I'm in a boss mood, so I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I think that's it. Skirtle?
For Chan with 1 minute to go.
Did he? I didn't even notice. Skirtle. In centre mid. Skirtle. 7. Go ahead, why not? I'm going to give it an NA because they're non-applicable. Why not? Let us know your player ratings in the comments below. If you agree or disagree with any of them, by all means go mad. But I say it again, whatever, man. If you want to see what Chris has done instead, check out his player ratings. That'll be on the YouTube channel, as well as my match reaction, Chris's match reaction, and the comments below show as well, going through some of your reactions to the game. Check all of them out, and check out the final word show on the redmentv.com. Cheers.
Advanced position, everything that he does well, which is work hard, press high up the pitch, it was more evident, and he's not trying to contest headers all the time, which is also lovely. Yeah. That's the end of that game. Moving on.